What's up, y'all? It's Otaku Tavern back at you with another video. Hope everybody's doing well today or tonight. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, click the bell notification so that you do not miss a video. Or don't, it's whatever. So this one's going to be quite the topic tonight. I've not really went too much in depth with stuff like this, but we're going to though. So anyway, what I want to talk about tonight is just, you know, kind of some story time stuff, and then like with just dang it, some like nostalgic stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so man, time has just really flown. Like, it's just crazy that, you know, I found some like older pictures of me and stuff, and you know, just been kind of doing some digging basically, and I was just thinking about like some old stuff, you know, that kind of just went on, but I'll get to that momentarily. But like I was just doing some digging, and I found like some old pics of me and stuff, and like I found my old MySpace account, right? And it was just, oh gosh, dude, it was all I could do, really, not to just cry from it, to be honest, because, like, it just, I don't know, man, like, it's just, it was so, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Gosh, I don't even know. It like, not only nostalgic, but it was just a lot of reminiscing, you know. I guess the word for it, but what is MySpace? MySpace was a like a social media like platform, like back in the like 2000s, right? And basically what it was basically a lot known for was back then you were able to, like, there was like a built-in MP3 player, and if you followed like certain artists back then, you know, you could listen to their music and stuff, like while you like chatted with friends, played games with friends, you know, stuff like that. It was really, really good. Like, honestly, MySpace was like the only social media that I've ever liked. Because I don't count YouTube since it's educational, but like, yeah, that's what it was basically. But, I'm hoping to kind of like try to get my old pictures off this, but it just, I don't know, y'all. Like, it was just really, really nostalgic, man. Like, when I was 14 when I made that, bro. Like, I was 14 years old. And it was just, I don't know, man. Like, I miss that, man. Like, I really, really miss it, and I just wish that you could go back. But anyway, so I chose to combine these two because I plan on talking about like some like nostalgic things and then some story time behind it. So if I don't answer comments quickly, if I get any, I apologize. But anyway, so first thing I want to talk about is back in like, let's see, 2004? Yeah, 2004. You know, I remember even 2005, 6, 7, you know, all that, right? You know, I remember watching like certain animes, like on actually, let me switch to a map that's not got any water. I remember watching like all these like animes on Adult Swim, right? And I don't know if anybody knows what that was, like Adult Swim, but you know, like basically Adult Swim was like, it came on at like 10 o'clock at night, like on Cartoon Network. And they would show adult cartoons or stuff for like maybe 16 plus. I watched every episode of Death Note on there. You know, back then you had to wait a week, right? You know, because it would come on like once a week, right? In the lineup. But they would show like the rerun of like the last episode. They would show it like usually kind of almost every night. It wasn't like every night, but it was like almost. And you know, it was a fun experience, man. Like, it was really, really fun. Like, cause see, back then, you know, it was a lot different. You didn't like have like the whole streaming crap, like with like you was able to just watch, like binge watch, right? You wasn't able to do that, right? Unless you owned it. But when these things were like airing, obviously you didn't own it. But because it hadn't came out on like disc yet. But you know, I remember watching the entire series of Death Note on there. Watch reruns of Dragon Ball Z. Watch the entire series of Inuyasha on there. You know, it was just Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, You know, it was just, and even some shows that wasn't like anime, you know, like freaking like Metalocalypse, right? About like the heavy metal band Death Clock, right? You know, still that was such a good nostalgia. That's such a good nostalgic band. But you know, like it was really freaking awesome, dude. Like, you know, even like shows like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It was just great, man. It was just great. Like, those times were just really, they were really great, and I feel like a lot of this, you used to watch Adult Swim? Nice. I feel like a lot of this really honestly took it for granted. Like, I really think we did. And like, I don't know, it's just, I missed that. And but anyway, like, like, man, dude, like, I miss that, man. I'm sorry I get a little speechless when I talk about stuff like this, but, just, you know, being like, like a teen back then, man, like, a young teen, and then a kid back in the 2000s, bro, like, dude, it was something about it, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it was just before all like the socials took over and the smartphones and crap. Like, it was just, dude, it was so good. Not to mention like the shows that came on Cartoon Network, even when like Adult Swim wasn't airing, right? Like, just whether it was like Pokemon or freaking like Jimmy Neutron, Hey Arnold, you know, all the cartoons that used to air back then, and it's like, missed him. Like, it's just, I'll never forget it. Like, it was just such an amazing experience. And it's like, you know, I really wish the clock could turn back. I really, really do. But sadly it can't. But anyway, like, so I remember watching the whole Death Note, right? Like, what was going to happen with that, and damn it, 13. It was just, it was just legendary. But I really enjoyed, like, a lot of times back then. But used to watch Scooby-Doo. I mean, I've watched it. I mean, Scooby-Doo was like kind of mid, honestly. Like, I've never really gotten the hype around it, to be honest. Like, I don't know, man. Quit. Okay, this bot is on easy right now, like, but yet they're fighting like they're on, like, hard. The Jetsons is good. The Jetsons is good. The Flintstones, bro. Like, yeah, all that right there is good stuff. Very good stuff. Let me Let me go to... Let me just go to battle instead of this tournament stuff. I'm trying to learn these characters. Like, another thing too is like, remember like, not only just watching the anime, bro, but like, it was just like, really fun and stuff back then. Like, I'm not saying there's nothing fun now. I mean, there is, but like, how do I say this? Okay. It's a lot of fun has disappeared. Like, I think, gosh, I'm trying to think of how I would... Sorry, I'm trying to think of how to describe this, what I'm about to say. So, like, waking up on Saturdays, right? Like, just watching freaking Saturday morning cartoons, right? Like Powerpuff Girls, freaking Danny Phantom, just like Kim Possible, like just all kinds of stuff, man. Like, I could go on, man. Like, it's just, there's so much I could really say. Like, but I'm not gonna name every show, but or anime or nothing. Another thing too is like, you know, I remember watching a lot of premieres of like movies, say like on the Disney Channel or Cartoon Network. I remember, you know, like back then, what you would have was you would have like this countdown clock, right? And it would be like so many days long, and like the clock would tick down at like the bottom right corner of the television while like all the other cartoons and stuff were on, right? Like, I remember, you know, watching the Pokemon movie, The Rise of Darkrai, like that on Cartoon Network when I was a teen, young, really young teen, and you know, like that, man, I'll never forget that experience. That was just so good. It was so, it was just the best, right? It was literally the best. And you know, take like freaking Disney Channel, right? Like, like, I remember doing a lot of those on there, bro. Like, and it's just, you know, I remember like the first time like freaking High School Musical aired on Disney, right? Like freaking Teen Beach Movie, like Camp Rock, like all that, right? Like, and it was just, I don't know, man. It was so just amazing, man. Like, it was just, you had to be there, bro. Like you had to be there, and if you wasn't there, you know, you might not understand it, but like I clearly understand it, man. I really do. And create these saves here. Like I really wish that, you know, you could go back to do stuff like that, bro. Like it was such a fun experience that a lot of people just won't be able to get to experience. But it's just I miss those days, and like I really wish that you could just kind of take a time machine, right, and go back. But anyway, also remember when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out. You know, like those is the second Pokemon games I played on the DS. But like, I'll just skip all this. And like the thing with that, man, is just it was really a fun time. Like I remember having so much fun the first times, like, and I still play these games, have fun with them. You know, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, Pokemon Ranger, you know, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's my favorite in the entire franchise, bro. Actually, you know what? I'll figure all this out myself. I ain't worried about it. Like, it's just, man, dude. Like, kids today, just their childhood, a lot of them just it ain't really all that great, man. Like, cause it's just a bunch of brain rot and just all that. But like, you know, I remember, you know, the first time, you know, I was playing through Pokemon Diamond. Like I said, not the one on Switch, but DS. You know, such a good game, and I'm still glad that I have it. But anyway, stop that. Did they make like the comms like throw you back like that more or something? Because I've been ever since this update, I've been having them do that like non-stop, even on like easy or whatever. It's crazy. But like, anyway, I was, you know, I remember just playing those games, and I remember the first time I was like chasing down freaking when I got like further in the game, like chasing down Mesprit, right? Like the legendary Mesprit. And it's like, it was just really, really cool, man. Like, and then like, I remember Pokemon Platinum came out, and then like dude, like Pokemon Platinum came out, and I couldn't even play it on day one. I got it on day one, but I couldn't play it on day one because I freaking don't know what happened, but like I became like paralyzed. Okay, he blocks everything. What the heck? Like, I got paralyzed, bro. Like, I don't know what happened, but like, not paralyzed in like, how do I say this? Like it's a certain type of paralysis. It's like, I don't know what you would call it because I never figured out exactly what was the problem, but like if I would move my fingers, arms, legs, head, anything, like it hurt so bad. Like it was so bad that I literally couldn't. I literally couldn't like even play the game because I simply just could not move, right? And like, dude, I hated that too. But you know, I remember, you know, Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver came out. You know, I remember playing that, and Pokemon Black and White 1 and 2. You know, I've switched games, all these games I still play, bro. Like, all these games I still play. And so thankful that I still, you know, own them. I still have them. And it's just like, dude, you know, like, it brings so much joy, like, you know, just having, like, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, these rounds must be pretty hard. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. Get off me. Dang. Probably best not to practice on this. Anyway, like, I just remember, you know, going through and doing everything you could do. Like, I remember, like, when Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, bro. Like, I remember the Pokewalker. You know, I remember the Pokewalker. And you could send a Pokemon to the Pokewalker and just take it on you with walks and stuff, man. Like, it was great. It was really, really great. I just miss it, man. I still have my Pokewalker, but the battery is shot, dude. Like, it don't work. The battery don't work. I mean, if I got a replacement, bro, I'd probably see my old Jirachi on there, man, because I had like a bunch of Jirachis and I put one of them on there because that's my favorite Pokemon. But like, you know, it was just good times, man. Good times. I wouldn't trade it for the world, bro. But like, you know, I also remember, like, you know, battling other people, and you know, I won every time, man. Like, everybody was like, "Man, we just can't beat him," and it was just like, you know, because I'm, like I said, I'm a pro at like Pokemon, but you know, it was really fun to just have those experiences and whatnot. Like, I really wish that kids today could experience a lot of, you know, good experiences like that, and you know, a lot of them they don't. Like a lot of them don't, and it's just it's really sad. Like it's really sad that they're not able to fully enjoy like their childhood, because I feel like today kids are taught to grow up way more quicker than even back in the 2000s, bro. Like, and it's just, it's sad, man, but bro, why do these characters keep doing that? Anyway, yeah, I miss a lot of things, bro. Like, I really, really do. Let me switch. There we go. Like, I'll tell you something else I miss too. And y'all may be able to kind of relate to it, but who remembers like freaking e-reader Pokemon cards, bro? Like, y'all remember the freaking e-readers? Like, I used to have like so much e-readers. I bought them like by the decks, dude. Like, I had so many decks of like e-readers, and it was just, gosh, dude, it was an amazing experience. But you know, I don't think like your deepest hobbies, your deepest interests that make you who you are, I don't think that you really lose that in life. And if you do, it's kind of your own fault, because you let like all the system and all that, you know, the society stop you from being who you truly are, you know. And it's like, you know, yeah, it's really good to hold on to the inner child, you know, because it's very good to hold on to. But yeah. Like, I just, you know, another story too, like, I remember is like, you know, I was sitting, one time, I still have this game too, by the way. It's for the GBA, Game Boy Advance, and it's really, you know, and it was a game that's called Duel Masters. I don't remember if you remember the anime Duel Masters. And it's like, yeah, that one right there, man, that was insane. Like, I also remember like watching it. Beyblade, bro, like just Beyblade, freaking Bakugan. Oh my gosh. Freaking Bakugan. Card Captor Sakura, dude. All these animes are still good, bro. Like, they're still so good. Freaking, oh gosh, what was that one called? Yeah, there's this movie I also watched too, as an animated movie, anime, Japanese. It was a movie called Appleseed, man. Like, bro, I remember like that movie came on a bunch of times on Amazon, and like I had a VCR, bro, at the time, and I freaking recorded that movie, bro. Like, I actually recorded that dang movie, and like I freaking watched that so many times, bro. Like, I also remember too watching a movie called 30 Days of Night, Oh, this 10 is pissing me off. Give me a second. Let me KO this freaking 10. This damn... He's gonna continue to spam this freaking Don Ray crap. Like, I remember watching the movie 30 Days of Nights, like, for the first time. Like, another movie I watched for the first time, too, like, way back then, was a movie called The Faculty. Very good alien movie, by the way. But, like, you know, and then, of course, growing up watching Alien in the 2000s, man, I'm not saying you can't do none of this stuff anymore. I'm just saying, you know, like, experiencing it, like, kind of the thing, like, for the first type of, like, time, right? Like, it was, you know, those are memories that you'll definitely just hold dear. You don't forget them. Like, it seems like today people just forget everything. Like, nothing matters to them. It's just like, I don't get that, bro. Like, it's like, dang, man. Like, you'd think they would want to kind of like remember some things, kind of make memories, reminisce on things, you know, later. But nah, bro, they don't. Come on, hit. Okay, why is he how is he... Okay, they did not used to teleport like this a lot, like, back then, before this update. Like, I don't understand why that... There we go. You know, I really miss a lot of things from back then, and... You know, like, just, like, the emotions, like, everything, man. The laughs, the nostalgia. Just living in the moment, man. Like, you know, not worried about the future, not missing the past. Like, you lived in the moment, bro. And I'm not saying you can't do that now. You know, I definitely try my dangest to live in the moment, bro. Because you definitely have to, man. Because if you don't, man, you'll drive yourself crazy. You really will. And like... But yeah, y'all, like, I remember just playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards with a lot of people. All that, right? And it's just, you know, old friends, you know, acquaintances. Good times, yeah, that's right. You know, it was great. But, like, yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna make this video too super long. Like, I just kind of wanted to talk about a couple of things. It's kind of been on my mind, really. I will probably follow this up again soon, because, like I said, it is getting late. I did kind of pick a little late, but, oh my gosh, Gogeta. To kind of start streaming, but anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Definitely cherish the moments, bro. Like, cherish the moments. because you never know when it's gonna be your last, bro. Like, you never know. And it's just like, you gotta cherish the moment, man, because if you don't, like I say, you'll just drive yourself freaking crazy, bro. But yeah, anyway, if there's any like new topics that like anybody wants me to kind of elaborate on or just kind of talk about, feel free to like feel free to just put them in the comments or whatever, you know, to which, like, what topics you want me to talk about. I'm just gonna spam to finish her off. Like, oh gosh, I feel like I'm getting a little rusty at this. Like, it's been a little bit since I've played. But then again, as I'm trying new characters, but like, yeah, so yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end this one here. God bless you all, and I will see you all next time. Peace.